I salute you, Gilded Legion. This is Curaxu coming to you with another video, and like you see, Femm is standing in front of the door of her house.
Yay!
Now, we do have one issue, and that is that the entire server sort of semi got griefed all the weeks, etc. So we have rebuilt it. So yeah, double work for the win. Why you do this, people? Why you do this? But now I have on my advice, we have whitelisted the server, so normally we won't be getting random people to join anymore. Normally. You never know. Since there are still some whitelisted people, they could come on, but we trust them enough that they don't grieve him. And if they do, they're not whitelisted anymore. Problem solved. And we'll back up this every time we do something. Anyway, Femm.
Yes?
After you can explain what you built.
Well, from the outside it's just a house, I guess.
Well, it was a peasant house, so that's okay.
And if you get in, if I get in, I have the paintings of the people who live here. And just an ordinary painting. Here's my dog. Yeah, she's a bitch. Literally.
I see what you did there.
Ah, yeah. Another painting, the kitchen with a nice flower. A nice blue flower. Look, it's pretty. No? Okay.
Yeah, but I couldn't see it because you were standing in front of it.
Yeah.
Here, look at this flower. Completely stands in front of it.
So now the upstairs. I got a couch. A place to play like Mahjong or something.
God damn it.
And the bedroom. So we have an attic. And I really made it pretty.
Oh my god. Last time I saw this was empty. The hell is this? All the victims, are these people like bloodbenders, but then in the Earth Kingdom or so?
Maybe.
Jesus.
They are my friends. And this is Barry. Barry's a cool guy.
I'm going to quickly get out of this house. You're no longer my apprentice. Bye. Help! Help me! Okay. It takes more than a few skulls to scare Curaxu, at least in Minecraft. If I would see them in real life, I would run.
And scream like a girl.
Run like the wind. Scream like rage, yes.
Ha!
Now the outside.
So I put some depth. Hello? I put some depth in the roof. Look, depth. And yeah, some windows. I only have two blank walls.
No apples?
What?
No apples?
No apples. I don't like apple. Fuck Mac.
Good.
So I have only two blank walls left. And I don't know what to do with them. I did put pillars on the corners, so I think that looks really good.
Okay. Well, people, you'll see that my house is nowhere near this anymore, but that's alright, since I can remake it from the video or whatever, and it's going about Femm's house anyway. So, now, here come the pointers. The inside is reasonably good, especially downstairs. Upstairs, I have my doubts with the different colors of wood. I sort of like it, but it's still a bit weird. Yeah, I don't know. But the outside is indeed the part where we'll need the most work. I don't think that using another sort of wood would be bad. Get it? Wood. I'm hilarious. Laugh with me. No, but for example, this wood, because it gives more contrast, and I think it looks better. We'll see.
Okay. That's dark oak, eh?
So, yes, it is. Maybe it's a bit too dark. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, actually.
Yeah, this is indeed a little bit too dark. So then let's go to spruce, since it is still a darker kind, but not as dark as the dark oak. Are you just blotting out all kinds of blocks, etc.?
Just for that achievement.
Oh my god!
I got wood.
Now let's see who's the first to the end. Yeah, indeed, this looks a little bit better than the default wood. So let's change that around everywhere. So whilst I have your attention, people, because, well, by now there are probably already some who stopped watching. Fuck you, really? Why do you even click on this video? I am looking for a new intro. There's nothing wrong with the old one, but I think it's time for some renewal. So if you guys can make something like that, you would be bestowed with the honor of, well, making my intro and getting your channel or DeviantArt page or whatever you want linked at the bottom. Now the only thing I would like to have as specifications, it doesn't need to be very long, like say 6 seconds or whatever. You can make it longer if you want to, or shorter. It's just the best one I would pick. If I get a lot of submissions, or like several, I will show every single one of them in public, unless you don't want me to show off what you did, and will possibly give you pointers like I am doing with Femm now. Yeah, the only thing that needs to be in it really needs to be in it is my Curaxu face, which I think you will know the shape of. I mean, look at my just look at my avatar, really. You'll see it in there. Theme colors would be black and gold, possibly grey or white in it. You can make more colors if you want. It's just, I think that would look best, but if you can make something that looks best without just that, go ahead and do it. I'll make another video saying this as well, because probably some people won't have watched it until this far. So now, fam, if you come outside...
I'm asleep.
You're not asleep, you're standing on top of your...
Yeah, that's because I can't sleep.
Because it's day.
Yes!
Get outside. Get outside, fam.
Yes,
it's not good to be inside always. See the irony, because I'm always inside. Now...
At least we have sun in
above,
Minecraft.
Well, that's something. There is absolutely no contrast between this wood stuff and the sandstone. It's almost the same. So I'd like you to change that with spruce wood or another kind of wood, but I think spruce wood would look the best since you use it in the pillars as well.
Last time you did use a darker wood, but you didn't like the way it looked. So I thought maybe a lighter wood would work.
Ah, so you thought of that?
Yes.
Well, I think that the dark wood was reasonably okay. It's just, it wasn't really refined enough yet.
Cheese.
Cheese? I don't like cheese.
Okay.
Now 50 people are like,
I like cheese.
He doesn't like cheese! What the hell? Now, I've gotten some suggestions from you people, saying that I should teach her world edit as well.
We will.
But I think at the moment, I can just help her with stuff. Like, I don't know if do you want to learn world edit right now, Femm?
Not yet. I'm not ready for that.
Yep. Well, basically, guys, world edit speeds things up, but doesn't make you anything...
a better builder.
More good, indeed. You're not a better builder if you know how to world edit. Well, you are, because obviously you can world edit and you can do stuff faster, but your builds won't improve because of it. Though I have made that point several times in the history already. Now, for the blank walls that are here, we'll have to see if we can make windows somewhere inside the house. And if you cannot make windows, for example, there is a stairway here.
Yes.
We had that on the previous housing as well. What I did there was basically make pillars. I don't know in how far that we'll be able to do it here. Something like that. Maybe with something
a slab
like
or
this.
something.
Yeah, just make some like one extra layer with stuff on it, really. Now, you don't need to use sandstone because that doesn't give any kind of contrast. I would use wood or anything brown tinted.
So just again, spruce wood to be best.
For example, yes.
And just random pillars.
Well, random. I'd like to see them in some kind of structure. Not completely at random. But yes, like that. Maybe it looks better if you place them one more apart, like this. Because that way, you have like a little bit of more line play in your build. Do you know what I mean? Probably not.
Not really.
Look, if you had these pillars in, well, 2 spaces, then a pillar, 2 spaces, pillar, 2 spaces, it would be a little bit too straight and not having the kind of play that it has now. Like it has 1 space, then a pillar, then 4 space, pillar, and 1 space. This makes the eye have like a little bit more attention to it, I guess. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think it would do well.
I can see that.
Now, we'll also use spruce wood stairs, I'd say.
Okay.
Or we could go entirely with fences, etc. Yeah, fences could do well, actually. Since you have, if you look at the detailing in some of my builds,
yes,
you'll see that I use something like stairs or slabs a lot, because I have been taught that way. I have not been thinking that way, but I have been taught that way.
Yes.
Because it is, well, what is it really? It gives it a little bit more things to look at.
Yes, I like it.
I guess. This and buttons, etc. You know, that kind of stuff that gives you more detail.
Should I leave it open like this, or should I put something?
Well, then again, this looks maybe a little bit too advanced for this kind of house.
It looks like a piggy.
Maybe. But I think this might look a little bit too advanced for this house, does it not?
Yeah, but you have
Since
richer
it's-
patterns.
I guess. But they have like this one wall that is detailed.
Yeah, that looks pretty
Which
sucky.
is
Compared to the rest,
weird.
I mean.
Yeah. So I think we should not do this too much. I mean, it's not like it is a bad thing that we did it, but just not for this build.
Yeah.
So instead of that, let us say we do this.
Just that.
I think so.
Shouldn't there be something small in the middle?
Yeah, I was thinking that as well, but the problem is that it is like all I mean, there's like 2 blocks in here instead of 1.
Yeah.
It's always nice if you have just a 1 big block to work with, but we could do this.
Damn it. Now it's just like Belgium.
Rainy all the way. We should have winter by now, but instead we never had any kind of winter.
Yep.
At all. In the least bit.
But last year it was really late too.
True. And I believe that it was very harsh as well.
Yep.
Was it not?
It's been the last few years. So just the same thing
Let
on
us
this wall.
hope. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Whoops.
These two could be a bit lower, and then that one large again. One lower.
I saw it.
Yep.
There.
Just saying. Now, what we actually could do here, which would not look too fancy, no, not dark wood, use the spruce, Curaxu. Obviously I have to find the spruce first. What if we would do this?
It makes sense.
Doesn't make it too much fancier, but it does give it a little bit of
detail.
Interesting thing to look at. Yeah. I mean, it's not really quite well doable to make like a very simple peasant house, yet make it a little bit detailed. Xskills joined, yay! Xskills from Sunfury. Say hi to YouTube. Skills. Hi tube you, yeah.
He's good at English.
Xskills. Why you do this? Why you do this to me?
He knew.
Yeah, pretend like you didn't know that was spelled wrong. Anyway, yeah. I guess I could show the people what I made here on the inside of the thing. Like, yeah, high skills. So this is our first peasant house. Maybe this wall is a bit bland as well, so you can go ahead with that, Femm.
Should I just put...
Do something with it. Make it interesting.
But I should keep it in the same team, right?
Yep. You sure do. Well, so guys, this will have been very good English there, but doesn't matter. You know what I mean. This is the first build from Femm. I think it's reasonably good, especially since it's her first try. I mean, look at Hollow's first try. Wink, wink. Obviously, I've helped at this point, but even before that, it was still good. Now, what you will do next is probably making some stations for like a railroad. I'll show people what I have done, Femm, and when you are done, you can say it and we'll meet each other back at this house.
But I'm having issues, it's not even.
Do your best.
Damn
I'll
you.
be back soon. You'll have to get a feel for it on your own as well, so I can't really do everything with you. That's why Hollow is doing stuff on his own as well. So I have made this, like this is the wall from the city. It is, with a radius from the center, it is 300 blocks to the end. So it has a diameter of 600 blocks, I believe. Should be enough to make a city. If it isn't, then well, too bad. I'm not going to make anything bigger. This probably won't be finished at all even. Anyway, there is this line going around all the way around the entire city. Well, obviously, since there are mountains here, there isn't too much of lines here. We'll be making those into like giant railways, and at every quarter there will be a station with another line going to the middle. Well, at least that's the plan. I made the entrance here a little bit fancier. Basically, you would come in through that place. Well, let me quickly grab my compass and fast travel to there. Let's see, so spawn is over that direction. Anyway, you have this very long road to Earth. I'm still working on the mountains here. It's loading very well for me too, Femm. When I showed Femm, she couldn't see a damn thing because the chunks didn't load. Well, now I have that. And here we have, I'm trying to not spoil it because I want to show it in one time. Here we have, well, it's still half not loaded. Thank you, Minecraft loading. Here you have from from Avatar: The Last Airbender, the how's it called? You know, the giant moles. they're called something else, moles, but whatever. They're no earthbending. Like, they were the original masters, and like Taff learned from them, etc. Oh, hi.
I'm ready.
And
yes.
yeah, okay, you're ready. Basically, they are earthbenders as well, and they teached the very first human earthbenders how to actually use earthbending, at least according to myths. And that is why this one is here. It's basically standing guard of the game. Oh, this is actually very nice to look at. I mean, like, the chunks here are not loaded, so I can see that the wall just runs a long way. Anyway, so yeah, then you have like an entrance gate, which still has some refinement to do. I'll come back to that, or Femm, we'll see. And obviously a lot of stalagmites, stalactites, whatever. And
tights hang and might stand up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Indeed, because tights are like titties, and titties hang as well.
That's exactly how I learned it.
That's how I learned it as well, I have to